Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're gonna be making conchas. So I'm not talking about the conchas, the ones that you find in the beach, you know, next to what is it called, seaweed, the one that gets around your legs. No, I'm talking about the Mexican sweetbread that we find all in the vallartas, at the home bakeries in Mexico and all of that. So basically I was on TikTok the other day and do recipes, and I found this one on TikTok for conchas. And I remember my godmother, she's a baker, by the way. Anyway, so I tried making a recipe, but like I feel like her recipe was super complicated and I just didn't have time. And the first time that I made them, though, it came out rock hard, you guys. They were so rock, I literally could have like killed someone by throwing them at someone. Anyway, so I found this recipe, and the recipe will be posted right here right now, with no sound because I don't want to get copyrighted again.
Have you ever had a concha? They're my absolute favorite, and today we're making them. Mix together some yeast and water, melt some butter in a pan, and when the yeast is all foamy, pour in the butter, and then you're going to add some oil, sugar, eggs, salt, vanilla, cinnamon, and evaporated milk. Add the flour and knead it together until the dough is sticky like this. Then we're going to let it rise for 2 hours. Now we're going to make the topping by mixing together some softened butter with sugar and flour. I added food coloring to mine to make 2 different colors. Divide the dough into balls that weigh 100 grams. You could also eyeball this if you want. Put them on a baking sheet, and then we're going to scoop out a tablespoon of the topping. Flatten it using the palm of your hands, and then you're going to press it down lightly so that it hugs the dough. You could even smash 2 colors together if you want, like this. To make the seashell concha effect, take a knife and score the tops of it. Let it rise for 30 minutes until it's all beautiful and puffy looking, and then bake them for 18 minutes. I like to serve these with piping hot chocolate. So delicious, so good. I hope you love them.
Yeah, let's try to make the recipe. So over there in my stand mixer, I know you guys can't see it, but I already have 3 tablespoons of the water, and then a packet of yeast, and it's blooming right now, which is probably gonna take like 10 minutes. And then I need to melt some butter, so I'm gonna do that right now in the microwave. And yeah, I'll see you guys right now. Guys, this is a little tip. If you guys go to a market and buy butter, this is not butter. This is actually vegetable shortening, and it does not taste anything like butter. So don't buy this. The butter that I use is this one. It's the Golden Soft. It comes in little sticks, and you can also buy this in like a big tub if you guys want. But these are only like $1 something, maybe $2, and these are way cheaper. I think these are like 99 cents. But this is not butter. Again, this is vegetable shortening, so watch out. So I added the butter, the what's it called, the eggs, and the cinnamon and the salt, and I went to go get vanilla, you guys. And vanilla, I literally almost running out, and it's so expensive, you guys. Literally, this was like almost $4. I am not kidding you guys. Why is vanilla getting so expensive now? Now I have to buy more. I literally have like this much left out of this whole container. So I'm gonna add the vanilla, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna be using. Oh, by the way, instead of sugar, I'm gonna be adding lechera, or sweetened condensed milk, because it gives it a better flavor. And yeah, this is what it looks like. And it smells so good, you guys, with the vanilla, the cinnamon, and the sweetened condensed milk. So now I'm gonna add the flour. Took it out of the stand mixer, and I'm just gonna knead it for a little bit, because honestly, with these new stand mixers and all of that, it makes dough and baking really easy. But you know, I grew up as a baker. My mom and my grandma used to bake a lot, so I kind of grew up into that lifestyle. And honestly, I feel like when you knead the dough, you kind of get like that, you kind of know when the dough is ready. So I'm just gonna knead it for like a couple minutes, and then I'll put it back in the bowl, cover it, and let it rest for about an hour. So if you guys don't know when your dough is ready, and this is for any type of bread, basically what you do is when you're done kneading it, you make it into a ball, and then you put it in the bowl. And if you touch it and it like comes back to you, it springs up, that's basically how you know it's done. That's because of the gluten it developed, so good job. But if it just stays there and just like doesn't move, that you need to knead it longer. So I'm making the topping right now, and it consists of 2/3 cup of sugar, but if you guys don't have it, just use 1/3 cups of sugar instead, and then half a stick of butter, 1 cup of all-purpose flour. And as you guys can see, it's kind of like sand right now. It's not really mixing, so I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of condensed milk to make it like stick together, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so it's been 2 hours, and I lined a baking sheet with parchment paper. Don't mind all the pieces. That's just because I had scraps, and I didn't want to throw them away because I'm cheap. And then we have our dough, and it literally rose like maybe half an inch. So now we're gonna roll the conchas from here onto the parchment paper and let them rise. So I made my little balls and I squished them down because last time that I made them, they came out hard and like really puffed up, so I kind of like damped them down. So I got 13 conchas out of this recipe. So hopefully this doesn't suck and like I waste, you know, all this floury ingredients and all of that. Let them rest for 30 minutes and we'll see you from there. Okay, so I have my little conchas already like made, but I just wanted to show you guys how you guys do it. So you take your little bolita of the topping, and you basically just, or we can do 2. I literally, it was barely enough for like these, so there's that. So you basically just like squish it. It's kind of like Play-Doh, you guys, and then you kind of just like squish it around, make it bigger, and then you put it on top of the concha. And again, you just squish it around like that. And you kind of have to like get the ball and like kind of stick it on it. Okay, so the oven's preheating, and now we're gonna do the little design on them. Basically for this, I'm just kind of like moving the knife, but not my hand. And it kind of looks like, a seashell, kind of. I know they're not perfect, but I'm not paying, you know, 20 bucks for a mold that I'm probably gonna use once and then not gonna use them again. Honestly, I hope these conchas come out good, because if they don't, it's really gonna suck. So I already have my oven preheating, and we're gonna put these in for 20 minutes. I'm gonna check them at like 15 minutes just to make sure everything's cooking right. And yeah, that's how they came out, you guys. They look really good. Like this one looks like from a bakery. I don't know about you guys, but like that looks from a bakery. That does not look homemade. So I put them in for like 20 minutes. Let's see if they're still cooked or raw. It's literally like I went to the marqueta and bought one, but they're better because they're homemade. You know what's in them, and they're not full of chemicals. I feel like when you work at a bakery, you always have to purchase, you know, flour from big bags, and when you buy things in bigger bags, they add more chemicals so that the flour or the oils or the vanillas don't spoil, or, you know, can be safe in large amounts. So yeah, this recipe is honestly really good. I was kind of skeptical about it, but it's honestly really good. So I hope you guys like this recipe. I'm gonna be here eating my concha like always, or maybe I'll have 5 depending on how fat I want to look today, with my little cabecito. And I'll see you guys next time.